All right, let's start out with some concrete repair. Here's a set of stairs. There's 10 treads here, I believe. We're going to start out on the top with this. The reason why this is like that, this is because of that vibration, all that stuff, and that's just gone the way it has. So we start at the top. Not the worst. You see some stuff going on here, but it doesn't sound like it's coming apart there. Here it does. We come down here, you can get a good sense of how this concrete is back here. You come up here, you can hear that delamination, how hollow it is. That's all gone. This needs to be cut out, saw cut down to here, all of this repaired. Same thing here. The concrete doesn't sound too bad. All the resurfacers coming off, and that does have to come off. This isn't made really for this environment. It makes things look somewhat pretty, I guess, for a few days, maybe a half a year, and then in Chicago during the winter, it all comes apart. Same thing with this one. This needs to be cut out here. Probably down to here. Cut this out, repair that. You hear something maybe here. Better over here. Bullnose. Possibly when you go into this, you might start to see that some of the deterioration's on this bullnose. Again, more resurfacer coming apart. That's gone to hell back there. Same thing with all this here. There's rebar in here. There's some metal in here. That needs to be exposed, painted with zinc, or possibly removed, but definitely coated so it doesn't continue, because that is part of a problem. This concrete looks and sounds kind of okay. More rebar, something here. This is all kind of going bad here. This all needs to be taken out. You can see a little bit of oxidation right here. I don't know if that's something, maybe that's something from some of these needles and debris. But anyway, the concrete for the most part seems visually, except for those areas up there. There is some work to be done. Patching would probably be done with hydraulic cement, high compressive cure strength hydraulic cement. Those repairs would probably be somehow pinned into the existing concrete. All of the resurfacer has to be ground off. That stuff's useless. And a different sealer put on there. And probably what should be done is caulking all along the risers and the treads, going all the way up, because you're getting watershed that's going down and it's getting in there. Same thing on this side. And probably some of this should be cleaned up as well. So there you go. Kind of a quick overview. That should be taken care of up here. And probably this should be routed out at a bare minimum and caulked. I don't know if you want to do anything on top of that wall there. It could be cleaned up, ground off, and kind of tied into this too, because that's just going to hell as well, same way.